time now for Truth or Fake. Catalina Marchandea by the big board. Good evening to you, Catalina. A police investigation revealed who may have vandalised the Shoah Memorial in Paris with red hand graffiti earlier this month. Do explain.
Earlier this month, on the night of May 13th to 14th, these red hand graffitis were painted on the wall of this Paris Holocaust Memorial called the Shoah Memorial, which lists the names of 3,900 people who were honored for saving Jews during the Nazi occupation here in France during World War II. Until now, there were no primary suspects for this anti-Semitic act, but Les Canards Enchaînés, which is an investigative weekly here in France, actually reports that investigators suspect that Russia is responsible for having sponsored these acts of vandalism at the Shoah Memorial. The weekly reveals that video surveillance identified 3 different suspects of Bulgarian origin. The police were able to retrace their journey following the act. The same day, they moved through Paris before departing by bus to Belgium. And what gave the origin of these suspects away? They made these bus reservations all the way from Bulgaria, which leads the police to believe that these were henchmen hired by Russia. How so? The same modus operandi was used back in October when these stars of David were tagged in the walls of Paris's 14th arrondissement. Another anti-Semitic act that France believes Russia's security service was also behind this operation via Moldovan agents or nationals.
So this act of vandalism also part of an online smear campaign led by Russia.
Foreign interference in full force here, according to bot blocker pro-Kremlin bots online, chose to exploit this act of vandalism into the online world. How did they do it? They actually used plenty of Russian bots. You can see their profile pictures are all fake or cartoon characters. Most of these accounts don't even exist anymore. All of them posting the same picture of this act of vandalism with the red hand graffiti in the Shoah Memorial, and all of them adding the same anti-Macron type of captions. For example, this one right here saying, "What a shame. Why is Macron not doing anything to fight anti-Semitism?" So heating this debate up online. The same type of news was relayed on Russian propaganda publications like this one called Artichoke, categorized as a publication by authorities as belonging to Russia's doppelganger disinformation campaign. The same operation method, online and offline, was used for the Stars of David anti-Semitic campaign that was found in the walls of Paris back in October, where Russian bots relayed the same photos with the Stars of David in the walls of Paris, all with similar captions saying, "What a shame that this is happening in France." So a huge Russian destabilization campaign against France and the West.
Catalina, tell us about the red hand graffiti, a symbol that has sparked, well, controversy.
These painted red hands made headlines more and more recently as students use this symbol during pro-Palestinian student protests here in France at Sciences Po University. A symbol that was not only used here in France during protests, they were also seen in the protests, the pro-Palestinian protests in the US. So what do these red hand symbols symbolize? Following these protests at Sciences Po, many online started posting these type of images explaining that Israeli Jews say are a painful reminder of the 2000 Ramallah West Bank lynching when 2 Israeli soldiers were lynched by a massive Palestinian mob after making a wrong turn into a Palestinian-run region. As the gruesome image of this murder became infamous when one of the killers waved his bloodied hands from this lynching. You can see through the window, as you can see in this cover page from Libération from October that year, in the year 2000. So students at Sciences Po assured that they were not aware of this anti-Semitic historical reference, considered anti-Semitic amongst those of a Jewish identity, a symbol that was also recently used by celebrities during the Oscars this year, a ceasefire symbol between Israel and their war in Gaza. Mark.
Catalina, thank you very much indeed for Truth or Fake. Yuka for the business, thank you again. And thanks, Joe, for watching wherever you are in the world. Stay with us, more to come. This is World Roundup.